On the set.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the bunch formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And then convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
A completion sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Ncaa. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Durham. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the ground, it's Peoples. Now here he goes. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So at the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's in the clear. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his 1st half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Pulls it in. It's Durham. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking deep down the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the second half is a handoff. Here he goes. No tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. To the air, it's Ncaa. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's in the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. The defense showing blitz here. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you're talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The 2nd down incompletion. Might have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come out to the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to... Breaks into the clear. Inside the 2. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, what a grab! He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And now from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. Here he goes. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette, and of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot.
Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll hand it off. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, first and 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Ohio State. At the end of the first quarter, LSU 7, Ohio State 0.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Ncaa. Passes batted down at the line. What a great play by the defense.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And now the handoff. It's a fumble. Scooped up on the defense.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the 1st half. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
With the catch, it's Durham. Breaking free at midfield. Powering through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. One more play before they head to the locker room. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. the single back takes the handoff. He breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. That's the 40, the 30, at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The sure hands. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Runs through the defender. And a spin move there before he's tackled picks up a solid gain now. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the
swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain.
He got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw on third and forever. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Grinding away with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Throws to the tight end. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Powers through. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the run, it's Peoples. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback drops back. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. The defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks in open space. He's in the clear. The 50. The 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. What a play. Risky move, but it worked that time.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. DB's backing off from the line now. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.